Now then, I started this video and then all of a sudden it just quit recording because I must have touched the mouse, and which made the camera video go down into the bottom, and then it wasn't there no more. So I had to start all over. So what did I say already? I don't know. I think I said something about that I got a lot more organized, but not everything. And so now I have space on my desk to do something. And I picked out of the box that Mary sent me a few weeks ago. There was this kit. It says Felt Friends Ornament Kit. And so I pulled that on out of the box. And I pulled that up on out of the box. And yeah, that's what I did. And so, and I got to repeat what I said, and I'm not a good repeater. Well, I am a good repeater because I repeat everything I say many times. But, so I'm going to, I started reading the directions. Oh, good night noise. See, it just, I get started so good, and then the video stops, and then I have to start over, and then I don't know where to go from here. And so, but anyhow, so far in the directions I read of the supplies that are here: pre-cut felt pieces, adhesive embellishments, bead for flower, antenna material, plastic needle, embroidery floss, lightweight polyester fiber fill, and miscellaneous embellishments. And then here it shows you just how each thing is placed. And then here is step one, is you do the face. Well, let me show you this little plastic needle. It's probably already lost. Oh, here it is. Have you ever seen a little plastic needle this big? I should be using that one, but instead I went to the more hefty choice of needle. And so I'm going, and it says to do the face first. Using black embroidery floss and the back stitch, embroider the mouth and eyes on the yellow felt bee front, as shown on the piece placement guide. So it shows that the eyes are sort of right in the, across the center. Okay, and the mouth, it's just got a little bitty old smile, just a little tiny bitty smile. And so we're going to go with that little tiny bitty smile. I just say I like kits now for some reason. And maybe this here kit was made for like a young person or a child. But then, you know, like a child. I am my mother's child. So when do you quit being a child? I don't think you quit. I think you just stay being a child. And so I'm a child. So this is fun. And I am finding that I really like kits. Okay, so this here is going to be the best I can do with its little smile. And then we have like little eyes. And the eyes are about like this way. And so we'll just put like a little arch there. And with whatever stitch, what they say, use the back stitch. Well, I don't know if I'm using back stitch. And then it has like eyelashes. It's got 2 eyelashes on each side, on the outside edge of the eye thing. And so we'll just put those 2 there. And then we'll go over here with the other eye. And so that they'll have this little bumblebee will be able to see, to be able to find his way to the pretty flowers to get some pretty something to eat. Yeah. We just got done with dinner and we had chicken Alfredo. And then because it's Sunday, we had Sundays. And so, and of course I had an ultra large size. That's my only junk food for the week. I will not have any more junk food this week. Okay, so then that's as good as it gets right there for this part of my masterpiece, beautiful thing. Masterpiece, beautiful thing. Oh, where did I put my beautiful scissors? Oh, wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Oh. Scissors. Okay, so that is step one. Step one. Now, then we turn over the instruction sheet. Now you align the yellow felt bee front with the white felt bee back. So this is the white felt bee back, and you align it. I hope I did your head on the right bubble. Okay, it's aligned. Use the white embroidery floss and the back stitch to join together. Stop stitching at the top of the head. Fold the white antenna in half. Insert in between the layers and continue stitching to secure in place. Continue with back stitch, leaving an opening at the left side to insert fiber fill. Stuff the fiber fill and finish sewing close. Use a wooden dowel or chopstick to push fiber fill into the bee. Tie a knot in the floss and hide it inside the bee body to secure. Oh, I got that. So now I got to switch out, take off this flat, throw that in my tangle, because I don't need no more of that. And then here's the, thank you, darling. Darling keeps finding needles in the floor. I don't know how they get there. I'm sure I'm not the one responsible. Maybe I am responsible, and I got to just fess it up. Fess it up, I'm responsible. In my yesterday's video or whenever, I mentioned that I used to watch a cook, a gentleman cook that used to say, guarantee, I guarantee you. And then, but I couldn't think of his name. And so then one of you beautiful viewers put in a comment that it was Justin, okay, now I can't even think of his name. But so I looked him up. I said, that sounds exactly like that's who it is. So I looked him up, and so I've been just watching a lot of his videos where he cooks Cajun style from Louisiana. He is so funny, but he's got so many old-fashioned ways of cooking. And I just love watching him. Now I can't remember his name. His name is Justin something. And okay, so now I understand that I'm going to start here, and I'm just use a running stitch. This is a real soft felt. I don't know what, I don't think it's wool, but it's real pretty. So I'm just going to use the running stitch here, and this is a piece of black hair that come off of my naturally hair. And so I'm just going to do a pretty tight running stitch all around there. But yeah, that was kind of fun. There's another one. I must be shedding. There we go. Yeah. He talks about his Callahuna Who Hound Dog or something like that. He is just funny as ever. I just love watching him. I don't know if he's still alive or not. And but I used to just love to watch him cook. Me and my dad used to watch him together. And it's very entertaining. So he kind of reminds me a lot of Julia Child. Gosh, I used to love to watch her too. And I used to love watching her. There's a lot of cooks now that you can watch, and I can watch one or two, and then I've seen enough. But I used to be hooked on this Justin dude and on Julia Child. I used to like watching it. I learned a lot from them because I watched them while I was still doing a lot of cooking myself. I'm going to be doing more cooking. I decided I'm not even going to ask permission. And so I'm just going to do a lot of my own cooking. Because yesterday I cooked and it was good, although it was just me and Papa that ate, but ate. The rest of them were all out to dinner or something. I don't know where they were. So that was cool. But now today I just made a grocery order and I bought a cabbage. I had a cabbage and some potatoes. And there's this one pot meal I used to make a lot, which was to cook the cabbage and the potatoes in water, just boil it. And an onion. I always put onion in there too. Although I didn't buy any onions, but I got some of that onion soup mix, and I'll probably use that. But then after that's cooked, then when it's toward the end, then you add Polish sausage, kielbasa. Oh man, that stuff makes for a good meal. And then pretty healthy too, I think. But I noticed the newer generation though, and I don't think it's just my bunch, but there's so many things that you can buy frozen meals. Like a whole meal is frozen, or the meat is just all frozen and in gravy, and you just put it in the oven for a little while, and there you voila, you got something to eat. And I know there's a lot of people that still buy regular old food and cook it, but a lot of it is the instant meals somehow that you can get. And so, all right, now this here, I got to get this stitching up to the top of the head, and get this stitching to the top of the head, and then I put the antenna in. So we're almost to the antenna area. Boy, I am really enjoying my I did not know that I was going to enjoy this organizing thing so much. But I am, and as things start really getting organized, I just feel so good. And I got a lot more to go because I got a lot of stuff. Okay, now I'm at the antenna, which they have here a piece of a chenille stick with the iridescent color. So I'm going to bend that in half like this way. And then we have antennas because I got them bended in half. I'm going to put that right in between there in the sandwich. And then continue sewing so that we can, this will go quickly. It's fun to do kits, and don't think that they're just for little kids. They're good for big kids too. Like me and you, we're both big kids. There's no reason to stop being a kid. You don't just expire from being a kid. You don't have to renew your license to be a kid. You just keep being a kid. Okay, so now now I've got that whole stitch, the whole yellow stitch. And now they give you a little bit of polyfill here. Oh, this thumb is just about to give up the ghost right there. Okay, throw that in the trash can. Get in the trash can. Okay. Now we're going to poke. You know what? Do I have... This would be easier to do if I had my tweezers. Let me just look real quick in my little basket here. Ooh, I do. Look there. This will work. See, if you've got a pair of these hemostat things, well, then you can hang on to your this stuff, the polyfill, and poke it down in there. And get it down in there. Just get her down in there. Okay, so then you make her chubby. Come on, eat your ice cream, little bumblebee. You can't get a big wad at a time. Just a little wad. Don't be in no hurry. I don't know. Her eyes looks a little wonky. But, you know, when I pick my friends, the wonkier the friend is, the more I like them. I like wonky friends. I really like wonky friends. Now, I have a couple of normal friends, but most of my friends are like a little wonky. Yeah, I'd rather match a personality into the wonky. I actually do not have any friends that belong to the country club. I keep saying that I have to go to the country club or I have to go and take care of my yacht, but I'm lying. I don't really have a yacht. I've never been inside of a country club. But I've been close because I'm in the country. I live in the country. So I can call my family the country club members. And then I won't be telling a bold-faced lie. And if I'm in the bathtub, I can pretend I'm in a yacht. Sure. I was on a cruise ship once. Gosh, it's been about 10 years ago. Me and two of my daughters, Tommy, Sue, and Jennifer, the three of us went on a 5-day cruise in the Carnival Cruise Line. What, Papa? It's not time for your medicine yet.
5 minutes. 4 minutes.
Oh, I know, honey, but give me a second. Okay, honey bunny? You can stand there the whole time if you want to, but I wouldn't if I were you. Because I'm just doing a little video and I'm almost done with it. I'm almost done with it.
Holler when you're done.
Okay, I'll holler when I'm done. Y'all remind me to holler when I'm done. He always remembers right exactly when it's time for his medicine. How does he remember that? And he doesn't...
I'll bring my stuff over here.
Do what?
I'll just bring my pills over here.
Okay, I'll bring your pills over there.
Thank you.
Okay, so now I'm getting this cut right here. Maybe it's because he gets a pain pill at 8 o'clock. And he knows to get that pain pill. And so now now she's all fluffy and stuffy. Okay, now let's see what the next direction says. Okay, so we did that. Step 3 is embellish. Remove paper backing from adhesive pink felt flower, pink felt cheeks, and black felt stripes. Stick in place, remove paper from a glue dot to secure the white bead for flower center. Use the piece placement guide to align each piece. Okay, now, so, see, then you look at this here picture, and then here I have the pink. So I guess we take that paper off of the adhesive first. There we go. We'll take that off of there. And we'll get the little flowers. See, it's... Excuse me. God, it must be the ice cream. See? So now the flower, it goes right up here because I can tell. And it will stick right on there. There. And then there's two little spots. So there. That's going to be her little pink cheeks. There we go. And one more little pink spot. Put that on there. There is her little face now. Oh, then we find in here, there's a little teensy weensy, pearl. And it is tiny. So we got to make sure we don't lose that. Oh, God, I thought it fell in the floor. That would have been, I would have never found it in this carpet. And then there's a little tiny, yeah, double stick something. Okay. Put that right there in the middle of that flower. And then pull off that top sticky. And then put that pearl right as close to the middle as possible when you're a 75-year-old child. Now it's got that in. So I got her little face. Is that not the cutest little thing? And then we have this black. So the black, there's two straps. We take the back stickiness off of there. Or take the sticky back off. And then there's another stripe. I should have put my run-in stitch a little closer to the edge of the fabric, but it's okay just like this is. The other one she sent was a strawberry. I've got it on this cart too, but okay. And then there's one more little black piece, which is a triangle, and that goes right. Let me get my little thing. That goes right here, actually on that white piece, like this. And then, I guess, yep, then you take the, you had that, we have this already on the white yarn is there. So we can just put that through here. Not yarn, it's embroidery floss. And you guys, you know, you might go over to the store and say, well, I bet you can get these like at the Dollar Tree or something like that. And I don't think they'd be a lot of money. But look how cute. It's done. It's all finished. Although I think she should have a little bow right here. I might find something in my stash to put right there, like a little bow or something. But see, it looks like the picture. That's cute. A little bumblebee. And it's got little hangers so you can hang it somewhere. I think I'm going to hang it on my shelf over there where I got a whole bunch of chains hanging. And I think she's cute. She's adorable. She is so just adorable. Okay. Now, that's it. Can you believe that? I followed the directions. I just don't get that plastic needle, though. I'd rather use something substantial. Finished care instructions, dust or spot clean with damp cloth. Okay, there we go. So, I did fix a place out in the yard that we're going to plant. See, Papa got all of these seeds in his birthday cards. We have sunflowers, mammoth sunflowers, and zinnias, mixed colors. And this one here is fairy tale flowers seed mix, so no telling. But you know what I have? I have this two shelf unit, just some old wood. And well, I laid that out by the fence and it's on its back. I'm going to fill that up with potting soil. And we're going to plant some of these flowers in. Papa, are you back again? Papa's back again. He's just back again. So, let me get him his medicine here. Okay. Because he is not going to be happy till I get him his medicine. So, I'm going to get him his medicine.
I sure do appreciate it.
I know. You didn't remember that I said I was going to bring it right over to you. That's okay. Both of us are getting the poor memory thing. That was fiber therapy. This one is vitamin C. This one is an 81 milligram aspirin. This one is hydrocodone. See, he gets one pain pill a day. And this one is simvastatin. I'm telling the whole world what your medicine you take, Papa. And then the last one is Donepezil. That's supposed to help with his memory. The Donepezil. That's the memory pill. And then I keep his medicine in this little bucket because, of course, we need to, and it's got a little secret code on it because we got to be careful it's not to let the children get into medicine, you know, because that could be bad. Okay, here's your pills, Pumpkin.
Thank you, Daddy.
Are you happy now?
Which one's
Which one's what?
which one's this one?
You want to know which one is the pain pill? That's this one that can break in half.
Yeah, but what's these two big ones?
The big ones, one of them is a vitamin C and the other one is a fiber thing. You got to take the fiber thing with the pain pill because that can make you get all hung jiao. Get that old Hawaiian disease they call hung jiao.
Alright.
Yeah, okay. Now where was I before we was so intro? You're welcome, darling. Darling. He is my darling. Okay, this is just what you see is what you get channel. It's just the way everything works. Now I'm going to, you know what I'm going to read? What can I find in this? The Tears That Taught Me. Morgan Richard Oliver. This is really, as you can see, I have read the heck out of this book. But in this book also, I've done a lot of artwork in it. Drawing pictures like flowers. There's a dragonfly. There's a ladybug. There I drew a panda. And this is a very interesting book. See, there's a fish. Um, I'm just gonna maybe read every once in a while out of this book, just to read something. And again, I'm going to do the same thing. Like here, this one says, just as we have the power to choose which people we want in our lives, others have that same choice. And so, even though these are a few words on each page, so many of them have. Look at your eye. Well, I drew that owl. When I look at this stuff now, I think, did I do that? But I did. But as you can see, a lot of the pages have very short little amounts of writing. But I use it for art journal too. Gone are the days that you love people to the point that you hate circumstances. Gone are the days that you ignore your needs to recklessly provide the wants of those around you. Gone are the days that you forget your worth. No matter who they are, how long they've known you, or who they claim to be, their placement in your life should never rob you of your peace, cause you to jeopardize your growth, or lead you out of self-love. You can't be everything to everyone else, but nothing to yourself. This is just, there is so much in this book. There are some things that I've read and that really, to me, it just kind of, yeah, it goes over my head. Here it says, you can wish them well and still not wish to have a relationship or friendship with them. So, you choose. It's, oh, there I drew what was supposed to be a pansy. Well, I must have liked this one. It says, don't let your discomfort or timetable lead you to believe that God doesn't have it handled. He's got it in His way and in His time. Give everything to Him and keep it there. Some battles simply are not ours to fight or figure out. So sometimes you have to lose the world to find yourself. A lot of these pages really mean a lot. The Tears That Taught Me, Morgan Richard Oliver wrote this. I got two of her books. And, oh, look at there. I guess I've done a lot of artwork on these pages. Oh, I drew a rose right there. But, oh, an iris. Did I draw that? I've been hurt. We all have. It's in acknowledging and taking accountability for the pain that I've brought to others throughout my life, both knowingly and unknowingly, that hurt me most. Knowing that my ignorance, insecurity, and issues negatively impacted others not only led me to tears, but also led me to search myself and truly change. It's good. Well, that's for today. But that book is called The Tears That Taught Me. This is a sticker I put on there, that mental health matters. But it's written by Morgan Richard Oliver. She also has a YouTube channel that you can listen to things that she has to say, which that is one smart lady. Okay, I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make. And any kind of craft you do. Now this, like I say, you might think that this might be just for a little kid. Well, we're all little kids. And look at that. You can put that together in just such a short little while. Everything you need is in there to put it together. And and you know, then you can name it. I think I'll name her Bobby the Bumblebee. Bobby can be a girl or a boy's name, but with these pink cheeks and that rose in her hair, I think that would be a Bobby. A Bobby Sue. Bobby Sue the Bumblebee. And then you just hang her up somewhere. Just hang her. Anywhere. Just hang her up somewhere. And keep her for the rest of your natural born days. Okay, thank you so much, you guys, for coming and watching me be silly. What do you think about my natural hair? This is natural. I can call it natural because it's mine. This is my hair. It don't belong to anybody else. It's my hair. And I love these things. It's just a hat and it's got hair glued to it. Maybe it's not natural. Naturally, it was put on here by somebody. Somebody made the hat, and I like these with a short little brim like this, and then hair growing out of it. Oh no, you can see some of my natural hair under there. Okay, you guys, oh, I think I spilled some of my ice cream right here. Oh, don't show you my cleavage. Okay, I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make, keep you safe and keep you secure, keep you healthy, happy, and keep you humble, and keep you safe from any harm at all. And like I say, just stay happy, just all that good stuff. Just be all the good stuff. Don't allow anything that's not good stuff. If you're having a bad day today and you just think, oh, why am I even hanging out on this earth? Give it one more day. Reevaluate tomorrow. Bring it back up tomorrow in your head. And what's bothering you today probably won't be bothering you as much tomorrow, or maybe something new will be bothering you, so you can just change the subject. Stay one more day. Because I love you, and I want you to stay one more day. God bless and keep you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye. Now, I find my mouse. Right here is my mouse. And then I go here and I say, adios.